Secondly, to prove good faith to your mortgage investor, you mail every supporting document by certified mail, return receipt requested. These receipts become part of your file that you might submit as evidence in any court foreclosure defense that may arise. The sooner you file, the less fees the mortgage servicer can pile on because you have proof of when they received your documents or file. Translated, no faxes. The other advantage is that you only need to submit your file once. No more endless requests for revalidating income. The Home Affordable Mortgage Plan only requires one submission of income proof. We have anecdotal evidence that one well-known lender had a fax machine in their loss mitigation office that fed directly to their shredder. That's no joke either, and we don't think they're the only one. When you call your mortgage servicer, you will be simply talking to a call center. They will be reading a computer screen prepared for them by a loss mitigation department that benefits by foreclosure and fees, not by mortgage modification or short sale. You will never, ever talk to an authority decision maker on the phone. Get your mortgage servicer's mailing address, request a mortgage modification or short sale package, and get off the phone. Anything else just wastes your time and increases your stress. We have run almost 1,500 rest reports with astounding results, both in and out of court. If for some reason your mortgage servicer ignores the incontrovertible calculations of the rest report, a foreclosure court judge will not, has not. Your mortgage servicer is counting on your lack of knowledge and trust in their authority and frustration with their treachery so the mortgage investor can collect on the loss sharing agreement with the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, or FDIC, or Fannie, or Freddie, whatever. Next, after you officially file your supporting documents, including the rest report on top, call your local county trustee and or district court once a month to make sure your foreclosure case is not on the docket. You can probably do this online, but it's not anything to be left to chance. Until it is, enjoy your free house. The foreclosure court will uphold your single file submission when you can prove it with the mail receipts. Your mortgage servicer can be counted on to string you along with promises of a mortgage modification and foreclose on you behind your back. We see it happen all the time. You've probably seen it on the news. If it is on the docket, march right on down to your foreclosure court, contest the foreclosure, and file a copy of your entire file with certified mail receipts and rest report on top as evidence in your foreclosure defense. Watch your delinquent fees and interest melt away. Do not wait for the necessary but often neglected foreclosure notice of default or foreclosure hearing letter. For some reason, they easily get lost in the mail. Finally, in my 2 years of assisting distressed homeowners file their mortgage modification or short sale applications, I have found a spectacular hardship letter template. No one can or should write your hardship letter for you, but there are proven aspects to that letter that get results. It's required as part of your application, and experience has taught me those aspects. Believe it or not, mortgage modification and short sale is a personal endeavor. You just have to get to the decision-making authority with an offer they can't refuse. Heh, reminds me of a movie I once saw. Some closing caveats. You may or may not need or want legal counsel in your mortgage modification or short sale journey. Attorneys can easily come in handy in a foreclosure defense or maybe negotiating fees and interest before you filed your rest report, but not in mortgage negotiations. There's plenty of time for foreclosure defense or other mortgage servicer shenanigans later. And you'll assuredly have save money by doing the rest report research for your potential attorney anyway. We've learned that getting the rest report before hiring an attorney is easily less expensive and more expedient regardless. Forensic loan audits are also a separate consideration. I also have a conventional financing principal reduction refinance option available. This is a separate from the HAMP Principal Reduction Alternative Provision waterfall test. The Home Affordable Foreclosure Assistance, or HAFA, provision of HAMP, or Home Affordable Mortgage Plan, has been a miserable failure. An experienced mortgage investor will be much more adept at negotiating your mortgage deficiency. Mortgage servicers do all they can to sandbag investors too, because they want all the distressed mortgage profits to themselves. The rest report takes all those travesties away from them and allows you to do what is in your best interest. Once you commit to HAFA, there's no escape. It's a one-way street. There are no reports of satisfied homeowners that I can find, and many, many reports of real estate agents that regret it. HAFA was written by the banks. Enough said. If you're concerned about the MERS computer, or the computer that calculates and securitizes almost all the mortgages in the U.S. today, you need to know that a computer cannot foreclose. A human being must show up to foreclosure court to present the mortgage lender's foreclosure case. The rest report calculates priority in any case presented by your mortgage servicer. This appears to be at the center of the foreclosure gate or robo-signer scandal. Game over. A mortgage deficiency is the difference between the current mortgage balance in a short sale, which will include the late fees and interest piled on by your mortgage servicer, and the selling price at closing. You, the seller, will be held accountable for that deficiency for 7 to 10 years after the closing, if it's a foreclosure. The only opportunity you have to negotiate your mortgage deficiency is before closing on the property sale. I represent several experienced investors that will make a cash offer on your property and negotiate your deficiency to a minimum. They would have a vested interest in getting your deficiency negotiated down. You can recover from the credit implications of a short sale by lease optioning another house for 2 years and by then be in a position to purchase it or another one. Deed in lieu of foreclosure is much more harmful to your credit, and foreclosure will stick with you for 7 to 10 years. Short sale keeps your credit score damage to a minimum. Call me and I'll show you how to fix your credit report. My name is Chris Dix. I sell the rest report and give a whole lot more. Please surf my blog to see that I didn't fall off the turnip truck yesterday. Call me at 970-242-2600 with any questions. I'll make sure your life is a whole lot easier and put you in control of your mortgage again.